Well, hello everybody and welcome. This is Don and we have with us tonight Sherry Berry. Hello, Sherry.
Hi, Don. How are you?
Good, good. Angie is busy tonight celebrating an amazing experience with her son. Her son's being inducted in National Honor Society, so good reasons to not be here, but Sherry's going to fill in and do a great job, so it's all good. As people pop in, I see Angelin Navales. Welcome in, Angelin. Nice to see you. I do not recognize the name, so I don't know if that's a new person. It sounds like that's maybe somebody who we haven't yet read for before. That's kind of a nice thing. and Angelin, if you would like a reading, she says good morning, so I'm guessing they're on the other side of the globe.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
If you'd like a reading, let us know. Just ask us if it's general or specific. And if it's specific, let us know what that specific question is, okay? Let's see. It says, hello, Don and Sherry Berry. Roseflower says hello.
Hi, Roseflower. How are you?
Rose, nice to see you. Good to see you in. Add me to the list. Yes, England, let us know, is it a general question or a specific question? Just we don't add you to we add the question to the list. So tell us what the question is and we'll add it to the list. And yep, Rose, you can get on the list as well. And England says a general. So we will put them both on the list.
Hello, Lotus.
So England, is this your first time in? Hi, Lotus Siren, how are you? Don't forget, everybody, while you're popping in, if you have a chance, pop over to Instagram to Sherry Berry's Instagram page. They call it page. What do they call it? Channel? I don't know what they call it. Right?
It's a page.
Yeah, because I know some of them have channels and some are pages and some are whatever. I'm like, what? Platforms? Anyway, there you go. Sherry's is on Instagram. And it's also ALSOO change.
Also change.
Like it. Hey, Elizabeth, nice to see you in. I saw you got internet back, Elizabeth. I saw that on one of the postings and listings. Good to see. And Elizabeth went Christmas crazy. I love it. She has Christmas stuff all over now. Very nicely decorated. So Elizabeth is ready for the holidays. Hey, Lotus Siren, nice to see you as well. Yes, we will keep Lotus for a third on the list. Again, if anybody pops in, you want a reading, let us know. If it's general or specific, it's specific. Tell us what the specific question is. If you tell us specific, that's not enough. You got to give us the question. You know, we are psychic, but we're not that damn good. Not yet. So, Terry, how's your week going so far?
It's going. I have tomorrow off. I was supposed to get an ultrasound on my shoulder, but they canceled again.
Again?
Again. So they two MRIs have been canceled, and this is the second ultrasound that's been canceled, and I'm over it.
I can imagine. It's like enough already. Is it always the same location, or are you being shipped to other locations? What's the story?
So the MRI was at Simon Med, but the ultrasound was at my doctor's office.
I see.
And so I finally just said, you know what? I live in Gilbert. Your office is in Litchfield Park or Surprise. I literally have to take a whole day off of work to do this.
Yeah.
So you guys call me at the last minute and tell me that it's over. So can I get an ultrasound at, Simon Med? Can I get an ultrasound over here? And then they get it over there. I'm like, this is just kind of, it's since October 4th when the referral went out, and this is too long. This is like almost 2 months now.
That's too crazy. That is too crazy. Unacceptable. I mean, and we're talking about your health. This is not. I mean, this isn't. It's not like, okay, I ordered something to stop. This is my damn health we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, I just can't punch people hard enough with the shoulder anymore, I'm like,
Super. Oh, interesting. Kina just sent a text. She said, Don, I found out why your messages don't show from your personal Facebook page. You have to make the streams public on Facebook. I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to figure it out because that does drive me crazy how the personal Facebook page, when it comes up, it won't put the things on here.
Oh, so that makes sense too, because my Facebook page is not public either. Mine's private because of my job. Because I'm kind of in the broom closet, as you could say. I mean, I'm not in the broom closet with my community, but because of my job, I'm in the broom closet. You know, I can't be an open witch, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I call it for us, it's the metaphysical closet. It's like we're in, a lot of times we're there. You know?
I'm in the broom. I'm in the broom closet.
I love the way you say that. That's the coolest way to do it. Because I totally relate that. You know, it's good. It definitely makes sense. So.
Yeah. So so my Facebook page is now. I have people. I've had boards, HOA boards, look me up on LinkedIn. And I've had homeowners look me up and send me messages through LinkedIn. And because of fair housing and all of that other stuff, I don't want to put any of my fun personal stuff on, which I do on Facebook a lot. That's why my Facebook is very private. So that would make sense why my friends are like messaging me on my phone and they're like, I'm like, I don't see you in the feed, but my YouTube is public. So follow me on YouTube.
Yeah, it's interesting. I had I've met a woman at the last psychic fair I was at a few weeks ago, and she told me that she's a realtor and she's been in the business for a long time. But she also told me that she uses a name that's very different than her real name, as under the psychic stuff, because she's in the metaphysical closet, and she doesn't know how that would affect her and whether she would have issues with getting losing clients or whatever. And so she said she's getting to that point where she's getting comfortable about maybe making that declaration, but she just isn't quite there yet. Yeah. So it's an evolution.
If I was just psychic, just medium, or just an empath, you know what I'm saying? Just those, I think I would be okay. But I'm a witch. And when you tell people that you're a witch, even to other mediums and psychics and stuff, I have literally been told at Tina's house by a person that was taking mediumship classes with me that I was evil because I was a witch. And I'm like, what? She goes, that's the devil's work. And I'm like, so talking to the dead is not devil's work? I'm like, I'm kind of confused here.
I know, especially like you couched it in the one way of saying, we are, it's like we're doing something that, again, if you talk to other Christians, we are heretics. We're the worst.
We're the worst. She literally sat there and told me that because I proclaimed to be a witch, I was of the devil. And I'm like, you just channeled evil. You just channeled spirit. So
I would have to say, if I was there, I would be thinking of you're too young for this, but there was a show called Alice, and
Kiss My Grits.
Yes, exactly. I was thinking Florence Jean Castleberry, Kiss My Grits.
Kiss My Grits. And I'm gonna be 54 tomorrow, so I don't think I'm too young for that show.
You're what? No, really?
54 tomorrow.
Wow, I would not have thought of that.
Yep.
Holy
tomorrow.
crap.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You look amazing.
Thank you.
Never have guessed. I would never have guessed.
Yeah, I remember when Alice came out.
Yes, I used to love that show. It was just fun. It was brain candy, but it's good brain candy. I like brain candy from time to time.
And that restaurant's still here in Phoenix.
Is it? So it actually existed? The one that they filmed it or something there?
Filmed it here. It's in Phoenix. It's on Grand Avenue by it's like on Grand, and it's by like the 7 or the 10 and Grand. So it's in Phoenix. It's still there. Mel's Diner is still there.
That's cool. I need to find it. It'd be kind of cool to check it out.
Oh yeah, well, I'll have to take you down there.
Yeah. I'm looking on the Facebook thing to see how I can turn the post to make it public. You say, right?
Public, yeah.
Yeah, and for some reason I'm in the post, but I can't see how I can do to make it public. So it'll open live producer for easy essay. No, that's not what I want. No. That was for moderators, but we have moderation already otherwise, but we're good. Create a poll, create a question, expand video, event logs, settings, stream, viewer, maybe viewers?
Maybe.
Audio generated caption, allow all viewers to message you. But I can't. Allow viewers to rewind, allow viewers to message you, interactivity, questions, graphics, polls, distribution, maybe under distribution?
Maybe.
No, I think that's clipping. I don't know. Stream, let's see. Allow encoder to end stream. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't know what that would do. Stream key, unpublish after live video ends. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'll figure it out later, I guess, because I can't seem to figure it out right yet. But it'll figure out eventually. Hello, everybody else. Hello, Tina. Messages from my husband, please. Yeah, Tina, I've added you to the list. Hey, Jojo, welcome in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in here. Also, Pam, nice to see you in here. So, Pam, are you on my personal Facebook page right now? Because I just see you pop up, and I thought on my personal when I saw it. So maybe I did hit something by clicking it, because I see hi y'all here. So Pam, if you could test it by tapping on the personal one, let me know. It'd be great to see. Kathy Ortman, a friend of mine from Kingman, she said, I'm so happy to have found you live tonight. Don gave me a fantastic reading a few months ago and helped me with bringing clarity into my life. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. Super. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
I don't know how to do it either.
I'm sorry?
And I'm trying to figure it out myself, and I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, Pam says it's the public-private option, but yeah, when I look under my Facebook and I find the specific event that's happening now, and I do the three dots like she mentioned, or like Tina had mentioned, I don't see it says copy link, edit audience, edit live video, turn off notifications for this post, turn off translations, and then save. So it doesn't really, I don't see, yeah, I don't, maybe edit audience, maybe that one? Oh, there you go, yeah, edit audience. My bad. Yep, got it.
Okay.
I think I may have figured it out then.
I have save video, add your playlist, cast video, add Dawn at 2 favorites, hide
Yeah, when
post.
I went to the edit video, edit audience, I went to edit audience, and there it tells me I only would allow friends to see. This way, I clicked on public, so that should take care of it. So maybe that also will show us those streams coming here. Oh yeah, they are showing up now. Oh great, yay, we cracked the nut. Thank you, Kina. Kina, I thank you so much.
I don't even have that option on mine.
Is it right?
No, I don't have it.
You're paired with me on Facebook because I see it here. So it shows that you are paired with me.
Yep.
Sherry, if you go to your Facebook page and you click on your icon, so only your Facebook posts come up, and then you find this live on your thing under your thing.
Okay.
Try that and then see if that will do that way.
Edit profile.
Yeah, go to your profile and make sure that all you're looking at are your posts. And then the very first one that you should see is this video, this live.
Right. And then hit the 3 dots.
Hit the 3 dots, yeah. And when you hit the 3 dots, go down to, it says copy link, edit.
Public.
See again?
Yeah. Okay, maybe. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah, go to edit audience and then public, yeah.
Okay, we'll try it. I just did it.
Okay, super. Welcome in, Kelly Dix from Newfoundland. We are well, and hopefully you are well as well. Also, if you want to join the list, let us know if it's a general or a specific question. If it's a general reading, just say general reading. If it's specific, let us know the question. Don't just say specific. Just give us a specific question and we'll add you to the list. Hey, Alice Lawson, nice to see you in. Charlotte, nice to see you in as well. And yes, Charlotte, I will add you to the list as we speak. Is it cold there in Newfoundland, Kelly? I'm guessing there might be snow there right now. I don't know, because you are higher elevation than we are, so I'm guessing there is snow there. Pam says she liked all pages, which reminds me, everybody, Here we go. Time to play graphics. If you're on Facebook, let's do this one. And if you are on YouTube, let's do this one. And just the basic for everybody from Susan, from Sherry, from Angie, from Tina, from Shauna, and me. This is our blessing to you for the holiday season. So now that I got my fix in with my little play toys, it's time to get down to business. Let's see. Yeah, well, I missed you guys too last night, Pam. That's right, Pam. Pam, class I heard was smoking great. I heard it was so much fun, so much energy, and I heard you all did some new exercises. So I really wanted to come. I wanted to be there, but unfortunately, it did not work out that way. So the good part is Angie stepped in, and as you know, we tag team anyway. It's both of our class. So she stepped right up, and I heard it was great, and she gave me the full report today. And she was like, I heard she kept you guys to the timeline too. She was better than I on that. And she's like 7:30, boom, and she cut everybody off. And I'm like, yes, I love it because I'm a little lax in that regard. So there you go.
No joke, Angie. No joke.
Oh, wait a minute. What is here? Here we go. Here we go. That's a perfect opening. This is for Angie.
The drama? Could it be me? The drama? Could it be me?
Oh Lord!
So I just made that new clip for Angie. I love it. I love it. I love it. And she and I were talking at the end of the last time we were on together, and she was chatting, and she's like, she kept doing that. She says, we got to make a clip about that. And so I was like, oh yeah, maybe so. And I cut it tonight, so it was going to be her surprise. I sent it to her already though, so she could see it. I love it. I love it at all. So let's get back to it. First on the list. Oh yeah, Pam says she was strict, but it was fun. Absolutely, yeah. So let's see. First in line is England Navales. General reading, please.
So I'm using my plain deck of playing cards. I'm learning Voodoo, and this is very, very interesting to me to do it this way. So I'm very excited to do this.
Super.
So you got a 4 of clubs, 8 of spades, and a queen of spades. The 4 of clubs says that you have potential growth in business and work. Your 8 of spades says that you're having an argument. You need to clear the air, speak your truth. I am a very big component of speaking your truth.
Amen.
Speaking your truth. And then your queen of clubs says that there's somebody that's jealous, like a female potential, somebody that's jealous, that's blocking or standing in your way. And it's kind of interesting because I did get a strong female energy kind of blocking your way, and you feel kind of pressed to tell your truth or to speak up and hold your space. Maybe it's a dominant female, like a mother figure or a boss that's holding you back. And if you speak your truth, truth is always going to prevail. So that's what I'm hearing. And I'm feeling like if you do speak your truth, that you'll have much potential and growth in what you do, but you got to believe in yourself, girl. You got this. You got this. Don't let this other woman intimidate you on what she's trying to do, because that is really what it's about. It's that for you. And I do see if once you get past that, it's a lot of hard work to speak your truth, especially when other women can be intimidating like that.
Super. Super. And Lachey and Kelly both. Yes, Kelly, thank you. Kelly did add the general. But if you're looking for a question to be answered, ask the question, and if you are looking for general, then say general if you want to be added to the list. Again, specific or general. If it's a specific, ask the question, okay? Okay, let's see. Hey, Divinely Guided, nice to see you in. Nice to see you in again. For England. Okay, England, I'm picking up, I'm going to leave the cards alone for a minute. The cards helped me to generate some energy because I'm getting like a psychic hit for you. England, I'm feeling like you're going through a lot of anxiety right now. I feel like there's a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot of stuff coming down on top of you right now. I don't know if it's a male drama situation or whether it's a family situation. Again, it's around the family environment. So, but I'm getting a lot of anxiety, and I don't think it's related to the holiday. I don't think it's any of that. I think that there's something going on, and it's not health crisis wise, because I would be indicating health somewhere, and I'm not getting that. So again, the anxiety is coming from the relationship with you and your family. So it's either your significant other or your children or something. Again, the anxiety there, there's drama, and it's got to come to an end. And again, I guess that taps right in kind of what Sherry's talking about, I think too, because I think I'm feeling the energy that Sherry was pulling from those cards, and then I got the impression that Sherry was pulling the energy herself, and the cards weren't doing much. I think you were getting that too, right? So I think that energy was just, I mean, it was there all over. The one thing I would suggest to you is that I would be having conversations, plural, because I think that you need to be blunt and clear with what's happening with you, so that the people around you understand the effect that the situation's having on you, and therefore that you're not looking unreasonable or whatever. I get the feeling that sometimes you can be I guess you would say you can be pissy, and then you get mad, but you don't tell them why, and then you pout for a period of time. And this is not one of the times to do that. This is one of the times to tell them clearly, hey, this is a boundary, this is a line, and I want to know if you cross this line. I want to know where the situation is. I want parameters. And so again, this is not the time to be pissy. This is not the time to be, taking pontificating, that kind of stuff. This is the time to clearly state your purpose, clearly state your understanding and feelings of what you want and expect, and make sure that that conversation is had. Because again, if you're expecting somebody to read you, then you need to wake up to the real world, because not everybody does. And also the reality is a lot of times people say, if you don't bring the problem to me, I'm not going to be asking you about it. So it's like they don't need extra work. So help yourself and help them get beyond what it is that you're dealing with, because by not directly addressing it, by not taking it on, all you're doing is not helping yourself as well as everybody around you. And this is not the time of year for that. So move on from this. Have the conversations. They're not easy conversations. And again, it's plural. This will not be a one conversation kind of situation. This, I'm feeling, is going to take a few conversations, because there are going to be things that are said, and based on the emotions I'm getting around this, that there'll be things that are said that will have to be redressed again one or two more times. So this will not be a single conversation, I don't suspect. Hopefully it helps you. Hopefully it resonates. And let us know. Keep us informed. Hopefully things go well with you. Again, be direct, be forward, and speak your truth. Speak your truth. Exactly. Next in line is Rose Flower, and Rose Flower wants a general reading.
Flower. Rose Flower.
Paul, the list is still open. Ask me your question, and we can do it on there. By the way, thank you, Kelly, for reminding us. Heavy full moon energy. Anyone else? Yes, tonight is that full moon. So make sure you
Gemini. In Gemini.
Yes. And it's called the cold moon, right? Tonight's the cold moon.
Yes. I penned something. What did I pen? I penned something that I was going to bring up. And of course, I can't remember what it was. It's talking about Gemini, the full moon in Gemini, being clear with your communications, which is kind of good of what we just said, being very clear with your communications. And when you're doing a release, use a yellow candle, scribe into your candle what you want to release, what you want to communicate. set that intention, burn that sucker, and release it.
Love it.
I'm
Love it.
trying
Love
to
it.
I'm trying to curb my cussing these days, so it's not working well. But
I hear you.
let that MF go, like the right off kind of thing. So that's
Did you?
I think that's a really good thing. And then, even though the full moon is releasing the things that no longer serve you, you can always, you're releasing the bad things, but don't forget to make sure you're taking care of yourself.
Sherry, did you by chance say let it go?
I did.
You did?
I did.
I couldn't resist. I had to.
That's awesome.
I couldn't help it. You opened the door, so I jumped in there.
I absolutely jump in. So Miss Rose Flower.
And England actually said, thank you very much. It really helps me a lot. It resonates with me, on me. So that's good.
Oh, good. I get,
Absolutely.
like you said, there's a strong female energy, but I think it does have to do with some like a male involved in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, so we got the Jack of Spades, the Seven of Spades, and the Two of Hearts. Miss Rose, wow. Okay, so the Jack of Spades is a rebel. He's an untrusty lover. The Seven of Spades is tears, war, and blood, or strength and victory. And then you have the Two of Hearts, which is unity, sex, physical connection, flirtation, and deep intimacy. So I'm going to think on this for a minute. So I don't, it's Jack of Spades. Just doesn't. Is there somebody like, okay, are you in a relationship, but there's an outside person trying to muck it up for you? Because I don't think that this is the person that's in your life currently, but I think it's somebody that's trying to like whisper crap in your ear to try to mess it up, because I really do feel that this love and this romance, this new romance, is the optimum goal, and whoever this is needs to get the truck on, because this is not healthy. This is the healthy, and that's why I'm like, well, I don't like this card, but I definitely like this one. So if you have, I think you know who I'm talking about. A male figure that might want to tell you the things you want to hear, but deep down you know that they are the things that you want to hear, but actions are not equaling with what they're saying. So they're saying X, Y, and Z, but they're showing you A, B, C. It's not lining up. You need to make that truck move on. Bye, Felicia. Because and then once you get past all that, you will have what you're looking for. So that's what I have. And for that.
Super. Let's see what I have for Rose. Rose Flower, my dear. I'm getting a lot of energy. I love this energy right now. I'm getting a lot of dominant male energy around you. And it's interesting because the way these cards fell out, it is telling you that right now, your sleep cycle has been interrupted. You've been having some sleepless nights. You've been having some sleepless nights over who? Over a man. Rose, are you having an issue with a man? Are you wanting a man and you're having dreams and frustrations because again you're not getting one? Or again, there's a male involved here in this situation. But Rose, you have the power. You have the power right now. It lies within you. This is the master manifestor. When you see the magician card come out, remember, that is the master manifestor. And when the magician card comes out, it tells you that you, Rose, or anybody else that has this card come out to them, you have the power in yourself to make the changes necessary, to make the things happen, to open that event, to open up the situation to come around to what you need it to be. So again, Rose, when you see that master manifester, again, that magician, not musician, that magician pop up, let me make it clear to you that once the magician appears, or the musician plays, I think the point is that it's on you. It's on you. And I love this because again, you have to understand you have the power. This is the powerful. This is it. And so if you do not take, if you're not ready to take control, because again, it lays within you, then that power that sits around you goes to use nowhere, and it goes to nothing. So Rose, the first thing you have to do is take control of your environment, to take control of your situation, and you have to tell the world what you want. Tell the universe what it is you want. How do we do that? Affirmations. Again, I go back to affirmations. One of the best ways to do it is sending affirmations. Your body is energy. You have positive and negative atoms protons and neutrons and electrons that pull each other together. That energy keeps our molecules together and not spacing out in the air. That energy is around us. We can use that energy to our advantage. A lot of times we don't. How do we do it? Again, we take our affirmations and we send it to the world, telling the world what we want from the world. So one thing, Rose, you should be doing this affirmation right here, and you should be doing it every day. Say it as you believe it as you say it, and make sure you mean what you're saying, and you will be surprised how you bring in what it is you want. Now, you can change this around if you want. You can put in a person there if you want. You can put in whatever, but make sure it's present tense, not past, not future, present tense. But more importantly, this is a safe one. This is one that pretty much, if you believe it, you can achieve it. This is that deal. Okay? So believe this, speak it, say it, and bring that energy around. All you do is you focus your energy. You change your energy and say, you know what, we're going this way. And then all that energy sends away. And as it does, it attracts this positive energy toward it, because you're putting out positive energy and you're putting out the energy you want, and it attracts it to you. So come on, Rose. Get to it, start doing this affirmation down here, and I think that you're going to see a major shift, because right now, again, you already have the manifesting ability. So add the affirmations to the manifesting ability, and you're going to be all that is. You're going to be all that and a bag of chips, as they say. So hope it helps you. Absolutely. Hope it helps you. Next in line is, let's see, who is next? Tina. And Tina says, any images for me, please? So I guess we call that a general reading. Let it go, let it go. While Sherry's connecting, folks, don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe buttons, please, and the follow buttons. And don't forget to comment. If you chat in the channel, if you are a reader and you have cards with you, you can also give us what you're feeling when we're talking about what we're feeling. Add your own comments. We love the comments as well. So feel free to join us. We have no problem with that. You're welcome, Rose Flower. Let it go. Just don't DM me for a private reading.
Yeah, I'm not going to side hustle private readings in here. So exactly. I will do private readings, but I'm not going to come after you. And I will make a tea, but I'm not going to come after you to make a tea.
Exactly. And when I say that, when I'm joking about the DMs for the private readings, is all those people who love all the scammers and spammers who jump in there and say, oh, I love you, I feel attached to you, I feel something, I have a reading for you, will you DM me? When you see those, ignore them. They are not us, and they are ready to take your money. We do not ask for money. That's something we don't do. If you do a private reading, if we do a private session with us, that's a one thing. But out here, this is all free. So
it's free.
Exactly. Keisha Williams, if you'd like to be added to the list, let us know if it's a specific question or a general reading, and then we add you to the list. What you got, Sherry, for Tina?
Hey, Miss Tina. It appears that in the past, you've had some struggles with love. You've had some haters. You've had some people that have been very not real with you. However, I see a new romance coming soon or here, because this 7 of Hearts was in the past, but this says new romance and a new kindling, a new love, is now or very soon. And then I get this beautiful queen, and it says soulmate, perfect, ideal, soulmate. So somebody's coming, or somebody's. So I see romance. I'm hearing like it's. Don't mind him. In like 2 to 3 months. I'm saying on close to around the end of mid-February, end of February. But I feel like whatever this BS is, it's going to be gone. And this is what's coming for you. Love is in the air.
Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. Let's see what I got here.
Okay.
Alrighty then, we got some major arcana working here. We have a whatever, Tina, whatever you've been working on for a while, it looks like you're starting to see the benefits, the rewards of that work, that effort. So again, that effort's been paying off. You need to look at your planning. Apparently, you've been planning something or discussing or having something again, which is part of this reward paying off. But some of the plans are going to have a little bit of a change. So make sure you review your plans, where you were headed, what your destination was, what you wanted, whatever it is. The point is that the plans need a little altering because right now they're not quite hitting the right mark. So if you stay with the plans that you presently have, you're not going to quite you're not going to quite get what you want out of where you're headed. So again, look at your plans and start looking at ways in which you may need to change those. And again, that's that review we talked about. That's the planning stage. So go back to the planning stage, review as you started moving, and see what has altered the situation to the point where you start making the changes necessary to fit it. And it's interesting here because think outside the box. Right now, these plans, the plans that were made initially, were thinking inside the box. And as you think inside the box, as you started moving, you realize, that's not going to work for me. So again, whatever it is you've been working toward, there is an alteration necessary in the plans to get you to where you want to be. Because again, the direction you're headed is going to miss the mark. So keep that in mind. And this is saying you have to open your mind. You have to open your mind to the fact that, again, not everything is static, that things change around you. As we make changes, as we shift and we change things around us, those things change as well. So they change our environment, which then again changes our things. So again, open your mind up. Don't be closed-minded to the fact that change is a good thing. Change is a very good thing. But I love this. I love this. Love this. Love this. Look at this energy. I mean, come on. You gotta be ready for this. Again, make sure that you're open to the change. Make sure that you embrace the change, and ultimately, the money will find you. The money will find you. The situation again will come around to working to your advantage. So open your mind up to change. Open up for possibilities. What is it I can do that may need to be altered to the point where I still get what I want? The question is, I'm not telling you to change your focus. Where you were wanting to go, stay with that. I'm just saying that the path on which you find your way there has some alterations along the way. So again, it's not a straight line path, okay? That's what I'm getting. Anything else, Sherry?
No, I think that kind of coincides with all of this too, because this is the past. This is like the bad shit show that needs to go, or that has been going. He's working on this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect. It was beautiful.
Thank you. Next on the list, Tamisha Miller. Yes, you can be added to the list, but you have to, again, folks, say general reading or offer us a specific question. If you want to be added to the list, that's how it works, okay? So again, let us know, but tell us, general reading.
I don't know what you want.
Say again?
Okay, so I have bells on my doors because bells on my front door, my back door, my bedroom door. I have bells, and bells. It's an energy clearing. Like, so like you ring the bells and it clears out the negative energy. So anybody that walks in or out of my doors has negative energy is expelled. Or even my bedroom door, like, and just like 2 seconds ago, the bell behind me dinged, and I thought my cat made it ding, and I turned around to tell my cat to stop, and the cat's not there.
I was wondering, did you get spirits to ring the bell for you?
Well, yeah, apparently they're ringing the bell, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? I'm busy. Like, why are you ringing the bell?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like they got your attention though. That's what I guess that's what they want.
They keep turning around. Like, what are you doing? And like each bell has a different tone, so I know which bell is ringing. So if you guys didn't know that, which tip, you put bells on your doors and the vibration, the sound of the bells, that like in the olden days, how they had the bells above the doors, when people would come in and out at one, it let them know people were coming in and out of the doors, but it also sends a vibration and it pushes negative energy out the door, and it's a protective thing.
That's what I got used for too.
Yes, beautiful.
Yep. When we need to raise the energy, I'm like, I'm ready to ding.
Yeah. My bedroom door has a long strip of bells, and and it's like a huge long, like a belly dancer strip of bells, and then my front door, I don't know if you can see it. It has.
Oh yeah.
Has this. Yeah. Yeah, just there's no reason for it to ding. So I'm like, why the hell is that one dinging? I don't even know where the cat is.
Absolutely. In response to Lachey Stewart, Lachey, you asked for a general reading just now, but earlier you asked for a specific. Did you want to stay with that specific, or do you want to change it to general? Because that specific was long. It was It was like a thesis. So Lachey, confirm whether you want now a general and not what that specific question was, or do you still want to stay with the specific question? You're still a ways down on the list, but we'll get there eventually. Next in line is hopefully Tina, that resonated with you. Next in line is Charlotte. And Charlotte's question is, hello, can I get a general? Charlotte, are you still here? Confirm you're still here. Everybody, we're going to ask if you're here when we do the reading. If you're not here, then we'll pass on. Hey, Julie, nice to see you in. So Charlotte, if you are still here, let us know. And not only that, but after Charlotte comes Alice Lawson, Kelly Dix, and Divinely Guided in that order. So if you guys are here as well still, let us know. So when we get there, we don't have to do the same questioning and answering situation. So let it go. Lachey says general because it was a lot. That was a long question, Lachey. I was getting tired just singing. I was hurting. Let's see. Let's see who did respond. Alice is here. Good. Super. General reading. Shaniqua, I will add you to the list, absolutely. And yes, Rick, you're already on the list. Rick Wade, you're already on the list. Alice was first respond, so let's go ahead and do it while she is there. Alice, the general message concerning my new job.
Okay, here we go. Did you already have one interview, Alice? I think if you had one, they may call you back for another one. I'm hearing like multiple interviews. So I got good luck, and then I got like you're doubtful and worried, but you're feeling powerful in this. And then I did receive like money, abundance, new opportunity, and your luck is shifting. But I am hearing like a possible second interview, like they want you to talk to a supervisor. So it's like you're in that candidacy, you're in that level of hey, we really like you. Oh, you got hired, but I'm sick. Like I'm the third day. Wow. Got COVID on the third day.
Well, that's a sign, isn't it? Whoa. Charlotte says she's here. She'll be next.
Okay. Did you go through two interviews? I don't know. But I do see that, like, this card is a money, abundance, new opportunities, and a shift in luck.
So Alice, is your concern then that you're going to lose your job because you were sick? Is that what you're trying to, are you asking if you had COVID or the flu? I'm not sure I understand your question then, Alice.
I don't really do medical questions.
Yeah, and I'm not saying, the way I see that phrase, it's like concerned about COVID or flu, end of flu, whatever. So what is your specific question? If you're asking if you're going to still have the job, is that what you're asking? I do not realize how crowded the place is, just scared about germs, all the above. Well, Alice, if you're worried about, again, if your concern is the environment in which you chose to have an employment, then you don't need a psychic or a card reader to tell you how you should respond. If you feel unsafe or unhealthy in a work environment, then you yourself are knowing what you should consider doing. Either you're going to have one of two options. You either adjust and move on with the job that you have, or you realize this is not going to be functional for me and I need to make a change, and you make that change. You don't need us to sit here and tell you what to do, nor are we going to give you advice on how to proceed forward, because we're not counselors in that sense. We're gonna tell you what we see as something, but again, this sounds like this is a question that really is left to you, and to you having to understand what is best and healthiest for you. And apparently it sounds like you kind of have an idea of what you think you need to do, but maybe you were looking to somebody else for confirmation. I'm not here to give the confirmation on that regard, because again, you need to look into yourself and make that decision. And the reality is also there's part of me that thinks or wonders, is it so you can blame somebody else if it's not the right decision you make? I don't know. But I think the most important thing for you is do what makes you feel most comfortable. And if you have to make a change immediately, then that's a choice you'll have to make. But that's something that no one else can make for you. You'll have to make that choice. What do you think, Sherry?
Yeah, I think so too. I can't do a medical question, but I do see that, like, your luck is changing. And if you're not happy with that job, I'm not seeing that anything that says that you're not going to have another job. I mean, I'm hearing 2 interviews, so maybe you are going to get another job, and it is going to have 2 interviews. So there's still that potential.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, this is a great job market right now too. So if you're looking for a job, there are jobs to be had. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So sorry we can't help you, Alice, but yeah, that's one of those things that when I see it, it's you need to turn to yourself on that one. And next in line is Charlotte. And Charlotte says, can I get a general? And Charlotte did confirm she's here. At Divinely Guided is still here as well. And then Stephanie after that.
Are you singing that?
Oh, I got to change it, don't I?
Are you singing that song?
I can't help it. It's that song sticks in my head all the time. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the tune or if it's Adina Menzel, because I mean she sings so beautifully anyway. I don't know. It's there.
Adele sings that song?
No, Adina Menzel.
Oh, Adina Menzel. I was like, what? Did I miss something? Get off the truck last night. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I could not even begin to hear, to even think about what it would sound like if Adele sung it. It's just like that.
Yeah.
No, Adina signed that. Adina signed that song. I mean, it's like, yeah.
Oh, for my general reading. Let's see, my love. Interesting. Are you looking to move? Are you making a shift? Okay, so I did see that there was a possibility of, like, in the past, it was like an illness or troubles or bad things, like not good things happening. So in the sense of a tarot, this would be the 4 of clubs. I mean, the Four of Swords. Sorry, Four of Swords. So illness, unhappiness, sorrows from this one. But then I get the Three of Hearts, which is the Three of Cups. So it's wishes, deep desires, and truths and hopes, and everything is coming into fruition. And then I have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is like a new home, family, a shift in relationships, and good things and prosperities are coming to you. So I like hoodoo because it's pretty down and dirty. It's quick. It doesn't have a lot of all of the intricacies in it. But I am hearing like good, happiness, abundance, like all of the bad, the pain, the sorrow is over. You've shifted through that, and now you're coming into the. I thought he said Adele too. Your happiness and your fortune and it's coming, like it's coming, like Paul Revere. They're coming. So I see goodness.
Yeah, remember everybody, with tarot, the same as with what Sherry is showing you in regular cards, the cycle of a tarot suit is, though they are ace through king, the big cards when it comes to life cycle is ace through 10. And so anytime you see an ace, that means the start of a new cycle. And anytime you see a 10, that's the ending of a cycle. And so when Sherry shows you that 9, what Sherry is showing you is that you are stopping. Usually when you see that, you stop, you take a break, or not so much a break, but you take a reflective mode, because you know right around the corner, this cycle's ending. And so you're trying to find a way to bring closure, so where when the cycle ends, you're in sync with it. Now, you don't pay attention to do this necessarily, but that's how nature works. So you do it automatically. It's just the cycle's coming to an end. Your energy knows that cycle is ending, and the 9 is sitting there saying, hey, you're in this period now of looking back and preparing yourself for the ending of the cycle. And sometimes, when it happens, you're not quite ready for it in your mind, but yet it's there. So again, it plays itself through. When Sherry's showing you the 4, 3, and the 9 together, as you see those cards together, again, they work one with the other. So each card is independent. The cards themselves tell a story combined. And so know that to be the case. But when Sherry's talking about that 9 and how that 9 power is, the good part is, like she's saying, it's coming to an end. You're working through it. So the good part is the 9's telling you the next step is the 10, and that 10 is like success. We're finally through this. Now, the 10 can often tell you either the cycle you've come from or the cycle you're going to. So if you see it, sometimes you'll see, okay, I've been through this cycle and I'm headed to a 10 of cups. The 10 of cups is great, and that means you're headed to a happier time, or the cycle's coming to a happy ending or a happy resolution, or you're seeing a happy beginning. So again, it's a happier situation. Or you can see sometimes the 10 of swords, and it says, damn, this has been a hard-fought, hard-worked situation, and now it's coming to an end. That doesn't mean it's still not a happy ending. It just means that this was a bit of a bitch. This whole situation was frustrating as hell, and it put me through my paces. You see what I'm saying? So as you see those cards, and as you see those suits, always remember that the 10s and the aces are super important in the minor arcana, because even though the minor arcana are the minor stuff that happens in your life, together they make a chain to tell you where you are in which phase of this cycle in your life, where the major arcanas will tell you, okay, we're taking a new direction. So didn't mean to get off on that, but I thought it's a good way to clarify, to make, yeah.
And so, it's perfect. These are your, like, okay, so the plain deck of cards is like your daily life. And then in tarot, you have the same thing. You have your regular, numbers, your ace through your king, and then you have your major arcana, which is like the next level, the extra step. And that's why I'm really liking this, because this is what you guys are asking. You're asking your day-to-day questions, your dailies.
And also the one thing that I like about for lack of a better phrase, the daily life, which is the minor arcana, is that as you walk through it, you again, of all the cards, the minor arcana really tend to work well together when you're doing a reading. Because again, they flow one to the other to give you a storyline. The major arcana cards, when you get a bunch of them together, it's confusing to a degree because you have a lot of major stuff hitting there all at the same time. You're thinking, what the hell is this story about? Because we have change, the death card or the tower card, change, and then you have the Empress, and then you have the Star card, and you're thinking, Jesus criminy, these are not minor. These are three big things happening. How can they work together in a sense? Where with the smaller cards, say you get a Six of Swords. Okay, this is just an example. You get a Six of Swords. So say you get a situation where you get a Six of Swords, and then you get a say you're at a nine. Say you're Nine of Cups, and then a Six of Swords. Thrown on top of that is a Three of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Cups. And you're like, that is so clear. When you see the initial card, which is the Nine of Cups, it tells you that you're reviewing, and again, you're putting things in order, getting ready to close the cycle, and it's just going to come to a nice close, and it's going to be a nice little pretty package. And then you see the Six, and it tells you this has been a long time coming, and you persevered. So again, you worked through a lot of issues to get here. This has not been easy, but you persevered, and again, it's coming together nicely. And then you see the Three after that, the Three of Pentacles specifically, which tells you, before this closes out, though, you may want to get advice from friends, from counselors, from architects, from legal people, from doctors, because again, whatever's going to help you bring this over at the end in the hurdle, which is the next card, which is at 10, you need some advice for it because it's going to bring it off in such a good way. And so the best part about it is, again, those minor arcana cards, they tell such a great story combined, where the major arcana cards, unfortunately, don't so much. And so it can be confusing. So, yeah, and I love the regular playing cards, Sherry, because they don't give you images that kind of freak you out or mess with your mind. When you see them, your mind is open already because you just have to feel it, which I love. So there you go.
Wait till I start learning the bones.
Have you learned runes yet?
I'm not learning runes, but I'm learning to roll the bones. I have to find
the bones. I haven't really seen anybody do those yet. But I have seen some people do the runes. I was curious about those. I haven't tried them myself. I was just curious if you'd seen them and done them.
I have not. I have purchased runes for somebody that I used to date, but I do because my hoodoo class we got bones. So I've got an alligator foot. I got a chicken bone. I have a coyote claw. I have a raccoon tooth. I have all this stuff in a if I could find it, in a pelt, a rabbit pelt, and the instructions. And we took, we worked on how to roll the bones and what it all means. And so I'm going to be asking for people who want to practice and let me roll bones with them. So I'm excited to learn something new. I'm always wanting to learn something new. And even though I'm not taking any more classes the rest of this year, but I'm pretty excited about practicing rolling the bones.
Sounds like it could be quite interesting.
I'm so excited about it, but it's wrapped up in a rabbit pelt, and I think my cat took it.
The bones are in a rabbit pelt?
Yep.
You keep them there for energy purposes or for what?
Yeah, I was keeping it with my crystals for energy purposes to keep it all energized, but I can see that my cat's been through some stuff, so I gotta find it.
Hopefully they didn't take it away and eat it.
No, he's a butthead. I just realized he ate my cord on my light here. It's the second one he's eaten. Yeah, he needs to get zapped.
Well, let's see, who is next? Now we've kind of, was it, you did Charlotte, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so then next is Kelly Dix.
I was the one that we said love was coming. You didn't do a reading on Charlotte.
Okay, so next is Kelly Dix. Kelly, are you still here? And then after that's divinely guided. Kelly Dixon, then divinely guided. Please confirm you are here. Kelly Dixon, divinely guided. Divinely guided said, let me know, Sherry. I'm down.
Yeah, all right. Because as soon as I find them, which is really weird, because I probably put it up so my cat couldn't get to it, and then I don't know what I did with it.
You hit it too well. That's the problem. So Catherine says thank you, by the way, and then Kelly is here, so Kelly is next. And Kelly's question is general reading. So Kelly wants a general. While Sherry's doing that, Kelly, I will start with you.
I'm not that cat. I swear, he's gonna be the death of me.
Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Oh, Kelly. I love this. I love this. Kelly, something. It's interesting. I see, Kelly. I see that you went through a personal growth. Okay, this is like personal opening up, personal growth, and you were looking for some answers. This is the moon card. So again, you were looking for answers. There's answers you did not have, and you were looking for it. And part of those answers were, how can you be a healthier, happier you? And so I see this healthier, happier card, and you went on a journey. You did a lot of research, asking a lot of questions, figuring out what it is that can help you make you feel better, feel and think better. Again, it's an emotional and physical change that you were looking for. Again, you're trying to I don't know if you're looking for something that's going to align with you better, because again, I feel like you were out of alignment for a while, that you maybe were having some, again, just you felt fatigued, you felt and this is like I'm guessing like 8 months ago, maybe a year ago, you were feeling fatigued, you were feeling just kind of lethargic and weren't quite where you needed to be. And so you went on this journey, and you, again, journey to find out what you can do to help stimulate yourself, and you found it. I love this, because I get the impression that you feel like, again, your energy has changed because you did something. Now, what I'm getting from this is it's your diet. You changed your diet. Your diet has changed. Again, your diet has changed. You took something. You're not vegan. I don't get vegan. But you took something out of your diet. You removed something
I'm
from your
hearing
diet.
like dairy and meat. Like
I'm sorry?
Dairy and meat, like pescatarian, maybe like fish and chicken. That's all fish and chicken and vegetables, maybe.
I don't know. I just feel that she took something out of the diet, and in that doing that, gluten. Okay,
lactose free. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I feel that, and it aligns. That has aligned with you very well. That has aligned with you very well. You are on the right track. You knew what you needed to do, and again, you did the research, but you did it because you were not feeling quite yourself. You were feeling like there was more to you, and so this has worked out to your advantage. And look at this. You're feeling much better now. I can tell this. Look at this. You're happy. You're healthy. You just feel lighter. You feel this is working out for you. So what I'm getting here is a confirmation again that it's working for you. You feel much better. You feel in control. You feel more empowered too. It's like you have more energy, and you feel more. I don't know. I can get it. Oh, she feels better. Absolutely. Well, keep working on it. Keep working on it, and keep doing some research. This is that research card too, because so again, keep doing some research, keep doing some understanding, and learn what else you can do to tweak and fix it to make sure that again that you're being the healthiest and happiest person you can be. So the cards are telling me most importantly that you did the right choice, you made the right choice, and that you're on the right track. So stay with that and keep working on it. Okay, Kelly? So that's fantastic. I've been trapped into my abilities as well. So you're tapping into, yes, absolutely. Well, and this is opening you up. All this is opening you up to make sure that when the messages come in, you're getting them clearly. They're not fuzzy, because again, you were a bit fuzzy between 8 months and 10 a year ago. Again, you were in that fuzzy kind of cloud and lethargic and whatever. And so and can you confirm it's about 6 months ago that you started making this change? Is that right? And you only did the one first. You didn't do both. What was it again? You went gluten-free first. You went gluten-free first, and then down the road, you got rid of the You got rid of the lactose. But your first was gluten-free. I guarantee it, and it was about 6 months ago. That's the energy I'm getting. And again, good job. Good job.
Good job.
What do you get?
So I got the 7 of Diamonds, and the 7 of Diamonds says that there's a loss. And so again, in that fogginess, because that's in the past. And then I've got the 7 of Clubs, which says that you had doubts and worries and that you were feeling powerless. And then I have the 3 of Hearts, which says that your wishes are granted, your desires are them, and then everything is coming through for you. Like it's all starting to happen. Everything's coming to fruition for you. So it's a really good read. I'm super stoked for you. It's a beautiful read. So all the hard work, everything that you're doing and you're putting into it, it's happening, girl. You're moving those mountains. Amen, sister. Adjust your crown. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know that these are hard. Yes, queen.
Yeah, no, I feel that energy. I felt that healthy energy, and it was like that. And that moon card came out because that moon card was like, you needed a change, but you didn't know what it was. But you did the research. I love it. So you got the answers that were hidden by the moon, by the other side of the moon. And so I love that. And then when I saw that alignment card, I'm like, wow. But she did confirm 6 months ago for gluten and 1 month for lactose. I love it.
Yes.
Very good.
So,
Thank you for confirming.
They thought I was allergic to gluten, so so I did a vegan and gluten-free 21-day challenge. And I'm not allergic to gluten. I'm allergic to yeast. But it made a difference. I went back to gluten. I went back to gluten, but yes, it does make a difference. So yeah, good job. Yeah, it's amazing. Congratulations.
Absolutely. It's not easy. It's not easy to make that change because you'd be surprised how much gluten is in so many things.
Everything.
Yes, it's crazy.
Everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. Next in line is Divine yeast. Absolutely. Go ahead.
I'm allergic to yeast and cauliflower, so I can't even get a pizza.
Cauliflower? Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And not broccoli.
Not broccoli.
Yeah, I don't know if they're the same family. They look to me, they look a lot alike. That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So there's something specific to cauliflower, huh? Wow.
And rice. Rice too.
And rice? I don't think I've ever met anybody allergic to rice. I wish I was allergic. I never liked rice very much. So it's like, it wouldn't bother me at all if I was. It's like, that's okay. You can take
Kelly, you're amazing. You're going to knock this shit out of the fucking park, girl.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you. You are amazing, amazing queen. You got this.
And while we're knocking things out of the park, make sure we hit those like, share, subscribe buttons, please. And if you're on Facebook, hit that follow. And again, happy holidays to everybody.
Dawn, it does say from Dawn and Angie, you know.
Hey, I'm not that fast. I can't do anything like that. That one takes a while to edit it. Believe me, it's not easy. So, you know, you're Angie too. Angie Dose.
I'm Angie 2.0.
Exactly.
Am I the drama? Am I the drama?
Oh, I love it. I got to do it. Oh my God, there you go. Oh, you did it. Oh, yes.
The drama? Could it be me?
And the drama?
Isn't that perfect? I love Angie. I love when Keena and Angie are on the private chat because that private chat. Oh, yeah. Next is Divinely Guided, and she wants a general reading all the way over there in Portugal.
Tanisha, I still have not got your tea returned to me. I don't know how the heck long it's going to take, but when it gets returned to me, I'm going to send it back.
Or maybe we'll just smoke it.
Has been waiting for her tea for 3 months now.
Oh my gosh, crazy.
Should have just paid the $50 and shipped it.
Jeez, it was. That's crazy. Next in line is Stephanie Martini, then Arkisha McGrew, and then Lachey Stewart in that order. So let us know each of you are here. If you are not here, then we move on. So again, as we do Divinely Guided, Stephanie, Arkisha, and Lachey, confirm you are here. What you got for Tanisha?
Wow, Tanisha, I got some love. Get out of your house. So
it's that German swirl I talked about a long time ago. It's waiting for you. I mean, he's waiting for you.
Stagnation. Listen, Linda, listen. It says fertility, health, growth in relationship, family, and wedding. Bam. And then it says stagnation in relationship. Bam. Get the heck out of your house, lady.
Absolutely.
And then it says you're fighting it. And then it says you're fighting it. Stop fighting it. Wear the perfume. Go to the coffee shop. Tanisha, I love you.
Put on some fancy bloomers. Get some drawers on. I don't know. You could do a Sharon Stone and leave the drawers off too. I don't know. It's up to you, but you know, I'm just saying.
Just throwing it out there, Tanisha. But literally, it's cold and rainy and stormy. So wear a scarf and lots of perfume. But you did. You got the 5 of hearts, the 4 of hearts, and the 2 of clubs, which means that there is love. It's coming, but you need to quit fighting it. You need to start believing in yourself and what you have to offer, what you have to bring to the table. And I'm not just saying this because I know you. I'm saying, well, part of it. I'm saying this because the cards are saying it. The cards are saying it too. And part of me wants to, I have my oracles right here, my beautiful oracles, and I'm being told to pull an oracle for you. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. It's my favorite oracle deck. And yeah, okay. And it says immortality. It's coriander. Let's get your ass out there. You don't have your whole life to sit around and wait. Your turn.
Well, the first thing I say, it's time for a change. If you do not make a change, change will come to you. So this is the Tower card. This is like get out there and make the change. And you know what? You got to relax. You have to have some fun. I mean, right now, you're not having a whole lot of fun. You're not your life is not fun. You're not having fun. Get out, enjoy, get to having fun already. Lord have mercy. This is like, get happy, get doing something to make it, be silly, be funny, be joking, be whatever, but be vivacious. Let the world see the one true divinely guided we know. Okay. I'm loving this. You can do this. Come on, create the new you. Make the new energy. Make this a new commitment to get out there and start having some fun and living a little bit. You know what? And be that young person. Let the young person inside you scream out. Do silly things. Behave silly. Just do something. Okay, do something and get out there and be friendly and happy and silly and let people love and learn you, the real you. I love it. I love it. Love it. You got some news coming in from all sides, which is interesting. News about money. So I don't know about what's happening financially, but you got news coming in financially. It could be a reference to a new opportunity, something that you've been thinking about doing. You're going to sit there on it and just wait and wait and wait. You're gonna beat the choice to death before you make a decision, and they're warning me not to do this. Just make the choice and move on, whatever the choice is. Do not get tied down in this I can't make a choice, because all that does again is it drives down your fun, and you wind up again being that you lose that. So again, get out there, get healthy, get happy, and enjoy yourself. And again, who can do this? You can. You're the master manifestor. This is the magician. So again, it all falls onto you. No one's going to come in there and do it for you. You got to do it yourself. So get out there, Tanisha. Get out there, start getting involved with the community. Enjoy yourself. Be fun. Again, you're looking for questions that don't exist. The answer is because the questions aren't there. Stop asking for questions. Stop doubting yourself. Stop holding yourself back. You know, again, success is waiting for you. You got to go out and reach it. You got to make it happen. And again, that's the manifestor. You have to make it happen, but this is what's in front of you. Okay? So again, Tanisha, get to it. Let's have some fun. Yes, indeed. Next.
Tanisha.
Samantha, yes, the list is closed, unfortunately. Also, Billy Joe, yeah, the list is closed for the evening. We have quite a few people on the list. I appreciate you guys popping in. You're welcome to stick around, that's for sure. And if somebody pops off the list or whatever, maybe we can add some people. We'll have to see what time will allow. But for now, next in line is Stephanie Martini. And did Stephanie, Arkisha, and Lachey, are any of you here? Did they respond? They did not. And I gave them that, I asked them before we did Divine Reality. So we're moving on. Those three, sorry.
Bing.
Next in line. And Lachey had that long ass question too. Lachey, really? Paul, are you still here?
One were 23 years and 25 months in prison and
Exactly.
like, what
Exactly. It was a long one. Exactly. Paul, are you still here? Paul, Kathy, Ortman, and Big Saint. In that order.
Paul is still here.
Super, super. Paul, you said it's here?
Yes.
Paul says, okay, can I please have an ancestor and spirit guides reading? My birthday is coming up on 12/15, and I am missing my mom and grandma, going through something. Thank you. And Kathy is here. So Kathy, you are next. Paul, just so I can clarify your question, you say that I miss my mom and grandma going through something. Are you saying that grandma's going through something, or you miss your mom and your grandma and that you're going through something? Because the way I read that, it says, I miss my mom and grandma going through something. So if you could clarify, that'd be great. I'm just kind of curious what I'm trying to understand there. What you got, Sherry?
Well, I was thinking that, like, I'm getting like a shorter female energy, like a matronly, like somebody who likes to be in the kitchen cooking and preparing and doing things and being the support and like, hey Paul, you got this, and oh my, like, and I don't know if this, like, the way I was brought up, so not necessarily the terms that my parents would use, but my friend's mom would tell us, oh, mija, my mijas, you know, I love you, and you, my girls are going to be good. And so I'm feeling that, and like the big hug and the kiss on the forehead, and that, like, it's going to be okay. You're going to be good. You're going to have a good day. The sun is shining. You're going to have a good day. The rain is coming because the flowers are going to grow from the rain. I'm getting that. So whatever you're going through, that person is with you, telling you it's okay that it's raining. It's going to make the flowers grow. It's all about perspective on how you're looking at this situation. And that person is the person that changed your perspective on things. So you're forgetting how to change that perspective. I hope that makes sense to you. She was the one that was always like doing, always there, always had that change, flip the script, flip the script.
He said he thinks that's his grandmother.
Okay. But I'm getting that nurture nature kind of thing. And I don't know why I hear like mijo, 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 mijo. Because I don't know if that's if that's what she called you. I don't know. And I'm trying to take my ego out of it. And I apologize because that is not what my parents would say. Then on my cards, I'm getting like a happy family, a relationship is completed, and then also getting that there's a lot of fear and a lot of anger and hostility towards something that's happening. But again, flip the script, change the perspective of whatever is happening. Because if you look at it from a different angle, it's not what it appears to be. And then again, now I'm on my last card. I got the 3 of clubs, which is the 3 of swords. And it's like a battle, a setback, a roadblock. So you're fighting amongst yourselves. So again, she's just saying it's not as bad as it looks. Just change the way you look at it. You have to change the way you look at it. I hope that works. I hope that makes sense for you. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm getting goosebumps. So
I look at
there's a lot of like fighting.
Paul, did your mom die from cancer? When your mom passed, was it due to cancer? And is your father still here? Your mother's gone, but your father's still on this side? He said, thank you, Sherry, by the way. An energy shift happened there when you were midway through your talk, when you were midway through this conversation. I felt an energy shift, and I felt that cold shift. For me, a cold tells me an older woman. But which one died from cancer? Is it your mother or your grandmother?
Fucking
No, my mother passed from COVID. My dad is not alive. No, I'm sorry. I understand. For some reason I'm getting. I did say I thought your father was on this side. So yeah, thanks for confirming. So he's not alive. But did your okay? There's neither died from cancer. The fear that I'm getting here, there's somebody here who died from cancer. This is somebody it's a woman. It's an older woman. So it's not for Paul. So apparently it's for somebody in the room right now. It's an older female energy. She died from cancer. She died not so long ago. I would say maybe 3-4 months at most. She was a shorter woman, slight build, loved to cook. She was very very much a homemaker. Very, very wonderful, warm personality. She had grayish salt and pepper hair, more gray than salt, more gray than pepper, but again, salt and pepper. The illness was extended, but she handled it well. She fought valiantly, but she surrendered. Eventually, she, unfortunately lost her battle. If this resonates with anybody, let me know. Again, it's like a grandmother energy, but if it's mother, the mother is older. She's not a young woman. But I'm getting an older woman. If you've lost a mother, grandmother over the last 4 to 6 months to cancer, and this one sounds like you, please let me know, because this woman is here, and she's she feels like, and it's interesting because I'm feeling like she feels like she left some things undone, and that's part of the feeling I'm getting, is that she feels she didn't bring closure. She didn't yeah, Paul, they come in whenever they want. They come in whenever they want. They don't care who's reading. When the spirit comes in, and it's my fault too because I don't block them. I don't tell them. No, I respect spirits enough that when they come in, I give them every respect they deserve, because if they're making that journey in and they're thinking, wow, you are available to connect to my loved one, then I give them all respect. I definitely do. Hey, Sarah, nice to see you in. She says, Sarah says it resonates with her. I have a friend who just died from cancer. It could be that. It's a very strong energy, but a caring, loving woman, to say the least. Was she artistic, Sarah? Because this woman, I get the feeling like this woman was very much a homemaker, but she was very artistic as well. But she was a psychic medium. Okay. Interesting. That could be, but it's interesting because she didn't. She feels like she left some things open. She was a spirit artist. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and I feel like she left some things undone. She didn't bring complete closure, and it's like I just feel this energy of her again not having had time to close everything down the way she wanted. She left some things open. Did this woman have a son? Because I'm getting like it's the son who, again, some issues were still open with the son. I don't know if there was some drama there or some issue, but it's like a kid, and it's a son energy I'm getting again. So I'm wondering if she left some issues open with the son, or she didn't have a chance to tell him goodbye or something. I don't know. But she's here. But she's okay. She's okay. Not sure a daughter I know of. Not sure, but so maybe it's the daughter. All I know is that there was still some things that were not. Again, there was open issues. There was no closure. There wasn't total closure. I'll put it that way. So, but know that she's here and that she's okay. She's okay. Okay.
Are you kidding? Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, I saw that. It's like really. So. Anyway,
yeah, I got really hot. I'm okay now, but when your person came in, she's on fire. She was hot.
Yeah, Sarah, I think that this could be her, but again, she has been around me, and I haven't been sure. Then I think it's probably her again, because she's wanting you to know it's okay. She's on the other side. It's good. And even though that there are things again that were left open, things left undone, there were some things that were left open. Know that again, she's good over there. She's over there and she's fine. So maybe that's just it. Yeah, and this must be the person. Wow, interesting. Sometimes I get names and yet I'm not getting a name this time, and I wish I was. She's not offering a name, and I've been bothering her. But she seems a bit. It's interesting because she seems a bit all over the place. This woman seems a bit like I don't know. It's like a bit foggy, a bit. It's like, again, it's like maybe because she's new and figuring it out. Because it's not like a direct. It's not. She doesn't have yet the ability to communicate well in this. And I'm not that great myself with the mediumship. I need to get better at it. That's for sure. But again, that connection we have, it's not real clear. And so I don't get a clarity there. So, but anyway, so we got that. Whew, okay.
Yeah. So, Paul, I'm okay. Sometimes I get really hot. Sometimes I get touched, but I know I'm on a good track. When I have chills down my arm, I get touched back here. So I'm fine. I just got really super like overheated because. Is it your abuelita? I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there. She was hot. She was like, she wanted to sit right on my lap and be in your face and say, you know, if it's raining, the flowers will grow.
Yeah, it's interesting because when Angie's with me, and when a spirit comes in, often Angie will start feeling the spirit, the energy, or the heat, or the coolness from the spirit too, and she's like, can't they stay just with you on your side there, Don?
Yeah, well, damn, it is freaking hot.
I know, and Angie will get the shade thing out, and she'll start fanning herself. She's like, oh Lord, Don, are you? I'm like, yeah, I'm already there.
I got a mini fan somewhere, and I'm like, where's my damn fan? I'm gonna plug it in.
Oh Lord, this isn't one of your private summers, is it?
No, I'm past my private summers. All my private summers have been gone for a long time.
God said dunk. God said dunk, as the Germans would say.
Yeah,
Next in
thank
line
goodness.
is Kathy Ortman. Kathy, this is yours, and Kathy is saying, my question: did I make the correct choice staying in real estate?
Yes,
I got that right off the bat too.
I
It's
got
where
a
you are.
yes. A yes. So I'm gonna pull a card and I'm gonna use my pendulum, but I like them.
That's what I was describing.
I like the cards because, and I'm gonna tell you why in a second. You can use these. Ooh, that is pretty.
Yeah, that's a yes for me. The yeses move side to side, the no's forward and back. So yes, Kathy,
Yes.
you did make the right choice. Based on the pendulum's response, you made the right choice.
Okay.
What you got,
So
Sherry?
I got a yes. So
Oh my God, yes, a big yes. Holy
a big
crap.
yes. So in playing cards, yeses are reds. Oh, there's two yeses. And no's are blacks. Pretty plain and simple. I love it. Okay.
No, that you had the 10 of hearts. And if not mistaken, if I remember right, hearts are cups, right? It's kind of like the equivalent.
Yep.
Right. And so 10 of cups is like that's one of the best cards in tarot.
Yep. So my pendulum might be mad at me because I tried to catch everything on fire last week. Like literally, like here's my deck of cards. Don't ask. My cauldron fell over. It had some alcohol in it. Everything caught on fire. I saved my computer. Some of my cards caught on fire, and my pendulum caught on fire. So,
Fire.
I'm a fire sign. I'm a Sagittarius with a Leo moon and a Gemini rising. What the hell can I say?
When they say burn the house down, they don't mean it literally, okay?
All right. So my pendulum, Kathy, is saying yes. Okay. And it's pretty freaking loud. Look at that sucker. He's going. What? Okay.
Yep.
Just a lot of hard work. I work in real estate. I work in property management. It is a lot of freaking hard work. So you do you, and you will be good.
Yep.
It's all about your personality, babe. It's all about this.
Yep.
Gotta sell this to sell that.
And I love it. There's the Queen of Wands. So yeah, you're in your right line of work. This is you are lined for this work. This work lines with you. And again, it's your rainbow. It's you know how to make money. This is making money. And so it's like a printing machine for you. So definitely in the right place. Definitely made the right choice. Absolutely. Exactly. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. Absolutely. So Kathy, hopefully it helps you. Again, yes, you made the right move from what we're seeing. Kathy says, yay, I love your excitement. Sarah said, that's how I felt. Sarah says, that's how I feel while I think she's around me, which is in reference to the fog I was saying about the spirit. And she said that's how she feels when she's around her as well. So Kathy says, thanks again. You're welcome, Kathy. Next in line is, let me pull them up here, Big Saint, Rick Swade, and Keisha Williams. So again, Big Saint, Rick Swade, and Keisha Williams, if you are here, let us know. And while we wait for one of you to pop through, don't forget. And if you haven't liked, shared, subscribed, followed any of those things, then this is how you make Sherry and I feel. And when you hit those like, share, and subscribe buttons, this is how we feel. Yes, yes, yes. So I don't want any excuses. Don't tell me any excuses you can't hit those buttons, because my answer would be.
Say that. Say that.
I have over 3,000 followers on TikTok and I have 13 subscribers on my YouTube. How the hell does that happen?
Come on, folks, hit those subscribe buttons. And if you're on my side, pop over to Sherry's and make sure you connect on hers and hit those subscribe buttons on hers as well. We're going to get those numbers to grow. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if not, then we're going to make Angie remind y'all next week. And Angie is not as nice as I am when she talks to you, because why? Why is that? Because
the drama? Could it be me?
Drama.
I love it. I love it. So, with that said, who did pop in again? Big Saint, Rick Wade, and Keisha. Are any of you here? Big Saint is here. All right, and Rick is here. Very good. So, Big Saint, I think you were first. Yes, you were. And Rick, Big Saint is asking for a general reading.
I'm really liking working with the deck of cards. I didn't think I would like it that much, but I think it's because it's down and dirty, and I'm a down and dirty kind of girl.
I hear you. Don't forget, folks, this is a full moon tonight. So no matter where you are, you can do what Sherry had mentioned as one option. Another one, do my option. I have on YouTube a whole full moon ritual that you can do. And the quick thing about it is, again, easy. I'll tell you right here if you don't have time to go there, but you should go there anyway, and you should hit a like just to see it. But take a piece of paper, rip it in half. One side, things you want changed and out of your life. One side, things you want in your life. Keep the things you want in your life, put it someplace, and make sure you kind of connect to it on a daily basis. On the other side, 2 nights specifically, write down all the things you want out of your life. Take it outside or take it where it's someplace safe in your place. Set it on fire, and as you set it on fire, set with the full moon and the smoke goes, and send it back. Send it back because you don't want it. This is energy you don't want, so send it back. When you are done, whatever is left over in the bowl or whatever else, make sure it goes into a grass or goes in some place where it can go into the ground again. Let the ground have the paper, let the smoke have the energy, and you get things out of your life. So try that tonight. Use it to your advantage. Try it every full moon, by the way. You don't have to do it just this one, but this is the last one of the year. So start this season off right. Get some stuff out of there.
Don't forget to make moon water. Don't forget to make your moon water.
Oh, yes. Tell me about moon water.
Moon water. So tonight's moon water is actually a good moon water. Like the last moon water was more for baneful magic. Tonight's moon water is amazing. So you could put your water out in anything you want. You can put any herbs you want, like rosemary, sage, basil, lavender. You can put those herbs in it. You can put crystals in it. Not selenite. Don't put selenite in it. Make sure the crystals that you're putting in water are good for the water.
Don't dissolve.
They don't dissolve. So hard crystals, like clear crystals, amethyst, what is the one that's for November? Citrine. Those are, they'll charge the water. Then you can keep your moon water and you can use it to clean your space. You can use it to clean your altars. You can use it I use it to wipe off my phone. I spritz a little and wipe off my phone. It's you can put a drop in when you're mopping your floor and cleaning your floors. You can put a drop of water when you're cleaning your windows and when you're cleaning your door frames, because you want that good positive energy to come into your life. You can put peppermint oil in it. You can put cinnamon oil in it. You can put anything in it, but moon water. Make sure you bring it in before the sun comes up. And it's a good time of year to make moon water if you're lazy like me and don't get up early. Also,
don't forget, if you work with crystals or you have crystals around you just because they're there, this is a good time to put them out. If they don't dissolve in water, if they do, put them in baggies or whatever first, put them out and charge those crystals. If you think your cards have some energy issues, put your cards out again in safe things. So where they go, put them out in the energy, get it done. I put my selenite out there because my selenite, oh look, and I just had a piece pop off. Look at that. I didn't even bump anything. It just fell off. It's like, what was that? That's crazy. But that's weird. Interesting. Anyway, my selenite's going out. And of course, this is going out there too. I just bought it recently and it doesn't really have a good charge, complete charge yet. So it'll be going out in the moonlight tonight. So there you go. So again, this is the night. This is the night to do it. Lots of energy. Use it. The last one for the full moon. So again, what you got for Big Saint?
Oh, sorry. I'm all looking at my poor pendulum that I caught on fire. We'll caught selenite on fire too. So we won't talk about the things that Sherry's caught on fire. I'm surprised I don't.
Huh? The selenite burn?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just don't catch it up. Just don't. We won't.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Let's just say I was doing a little bit of painful stuff. Somebody pissed me off. They were being gossipy at work, and I didn't like it, and I was stopping it. When I caught some stuff on fire. Oh well, shit happens. Okay.
Exactly.
Let's just say they all got in trouble the next day. Oh well. Okay, so I've got the 9 of clubs, which is really interesting because it's a 9 of wands, and it says that a lush greenery, a reaping, a reward of work, and making sense of your paths. Then I got an Ace of Hearts, which is a new romance and loneliness, rekindling old loves is coming into fruition, and a 2 of clubs, which says compensation, time taking to evaluate yourself. So I find it quite interesting that you've been working a lot with yourself. You need to love yourself. That's what this is telling me. You need to take time. It just kind of bam, all came down right at once. Bam. You need to take time to love yourself. Like you have been looking for love and forgetting that you need to be in love with yourself. Being in love with yourself, not just loving yourself, being in love with yourself. It's okay to love yourself. It's okay to like yourself, but don't forget to be in love with yourself. That was a hard lesson for me to learn. Be in love with yourself. This is what this says. You need to be in love with yourself. Okay.
Absolutely.
That's my soapbox.
Super, super. The other thing I get for Big Saint is that Big Saint, it's kind of like the thing I told Tanisha. Big Saint, you got to get out more. You got to get out. You got to get moving. You got to be in the world. You got to be communicating with people. I'm wondering if there's an issue where you maybe need a third party, maybe a counselor or somebody a good friend, somebody you need to talk to vent or to get over something. Because again, for some reason, I feel like you feel trapped inside your own environment and you're not really getting out as much as you need to. And you really need to get out more. You need to get out of your way for one, but you need to get out into the world and you need to get more social. You need to get out there and start meeting more people and different points of view. And more importantly, just experience life a little more, because I just feel like you're not spending enough time. Again, you have a lot of excuses why you can't. Whole lot of excuses here. But again, you're just not doing it. And again, look at this. I mean, your spirit needs to be free. It needs to fly. It needs to release. So Big Saint, get out there. And that's part of that love. Love yourself and then get out there and love somebody else. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting.
Yep.
What was that, Sherry?
I got clarity on my So it's like you're looking for some clear answers, but your clear answers are actually within yourself. Just
exactly.
Clearly.
That's what we got for you, Big Saint. Next in line is Rick's Wade. And Rick's Wade is saying, hello, hun. Are you from Baltimore? Because in Baltimore, we call each other hun. Hello, hun. Hun.
Hello, hun.
Exactly. May I have a reading?
Are we going out? Are we going on a date? No.
I just want to ask, how does Frank feel about me? Thank you, hun. Hun. Okay. Do you know where the hun came from? Well, no, I won't go there.
Go ahead. History lesson.
It was just when people started saying hun, it was the horrible Hun, the Germans, and so they were called the Hun.
Oh, the Huns.
Hun,
okay.
Yeah. And so that came from like the Hun and then the horrible Huns and blah blah blah. And so it kind of tweaked at one point and so forth. But it wasn't It really wasn't short for honey initially, believe it, which is interesting because you'd think it was, but it really came from the Huns and the Germanic tribes that created that, and then with World War One, it became the horrible Huns. So anyway,
Wow.
a little
It's
bit of
like the
history.
term, like with virginity.
Say again?
Virginity, it was changed. Virginity meant a woman that was strong and empowered and powerful and had good fertility, and that didn't mean that she lost her chastity. And then the Christians came and changed the term of the word because they didn't want women to look like they were strong and capable. So they changed
Oh,
the word to mean their chastity instead of their strength. And
yeah.
so somebody said something to me the other day, and I'm like, I'm a virgin. And they're like, you got 2 kids. I'm like, that got nothing to do with it. I'm like, don't forget, pagans are the reason for the season, and Christians change everything. And they went, what? And I'm like, go look it up.
You flipped the script and they didn't like it. It's
They
like,
were like,
what?
I'm all like I did, it's raining, it's sad. I said, but the flowers are growing. You gotta flip
Yeah.
the script.
Yep.
Okay. So
It's like
does Frank.
it's like this past year when you started hearing when people were saying like a Juneteenth. They're like, what does that mean? And yet I'd heard about Juneteenth forever, but again, because they weren't talked about it, they didn't understand the genesis of it. They were thinking it's a new thing. It's like no, because it didn't,
Nope.
because you didn't learn it, didn't mean it didn't exist.
Doesn't mean it didn't exist.
Exactly. So same
So,
deal.
why do you want to know what Frank thinks about you? Because for me, it's none of my business what somebody else thinks about me, unless it's an intimate partner.
Is that your Rick Swade? Are you in a relationship with Frank? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I
Is
mean,
what your significant other or your partner
why
feels
don't
about
you just
you?
ask? Why don't you just ask Frank?
They talk every
Well,
day, but
ask him.
exactly. You haven't asked him. You haven't asked him what he thinks about
Ask him.
you.
Let's ask him. We got the same vibe. Yeah, so be like, hey, bro, like, what up? Do you want some of this Lovelicious?
You said we got the same vibes, but that
Yeah,
means you
you
did talk to him about it, right? Because if we,
yeah, just ask him.
yeah.
You want some Lovelicious? There's a girl. Look. Why not? Why have you not asked? Oh, don't be shy. Don't be shy.
But you
He
said we
likes
got the same vibes.
you
If
guys
you know you got the same
vibes
vibes, then this
mostly,
conversation had to have happened.
and you're both talking. You're both
Yeah.
talking.
Maybe you need to do a little less talking and a little less something else. Something. I don't know.
Some. You need a bit of a some. I'll ask someone.
I love
I'll
this
be like,
part.
yo, bro. Let them know if you
I love
just
this
want
part.
me to be just friends.
Yeah.
Did you say, hey, am I on the friend zone?
Uh-huh.
Just ask.
Exactly.
You know why you don't want to
Exactly.
ask? You're afraid of rejection.
Yeah, your fear of rejection, your fear of not knowing, your fear of rejection is stronger than your fear of not knowing. And but put it beside, have the conversation. You don't really need us. You need to make it happen. You need to have that conversation and let him talk to you. So
I got
new
new
love,
romance.
yeah,
New
new romance.
love.
And I did 2 of Cups, which means it's connection.
So there's a
Yeah.
connection, but you gotta ask. If you just sit your ass on the, I'm gonna be frank, not haha Frank. I'm gonna be frank and be frank with you, Frank. I'm gonna tell you, you don't ask, you're gonna sit on your ass and it's gonna pass you by. You don't
Yeah.
get something by sitting there and watching it go by.
Or
I'm
worse
telling
yet,
you,
no, I was gonna say even worse yet is that it comes and goes because you were afraid to ask.
yep.
You know, so don't be that person either, because that's not cool. You wind up letting, like Sherry said, it goes by you and then you miss it. You're saying, what could I have done? You knew what you could have done, you should have done, but you didn't.
You wanna
So
know how? Here's how. Hi, Frank. Yeah. I've really enjoyed our conversations, and I've had a really good time with you. I would really like to move our relationship forward. What are your thoughts on that? Or is it this? Hey, Frank. Yeah, well, you know, I really like you. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
And say, hey, yo, Frankie boy. What's
Frankie
up? What's
boy.
up, Frankie boy?
Yeah, you're a girl, and that's great. And I'm a girl too. And, you know, I like you. You're my friend. I'm putting you in my friend zone. All you got to do is ask.
Yes, yes, yes. So have that
'Cause I'm-
conversation.
That's a conversation, but I got a yes. But I'm telling you, not awkward, girl. Here's the one thing that we are taught as women, to be quiet. Let me tell you, Don met me. I'm not quiet. There are times I'm quiet because I observe the room. But when I want something, I get it. I ask for it. And if it's not meant for me, then I don't get it.
And
I'm right.
one thing you just said there, which is quite interesting, is you said you're a girl. What does that have to do with it? Because in this world, in this day and age, male, female, it doesn't matter. If you want, if you know somebody, if you want something, go for it. You have to speak up. The best advocate for you is you. Nobody else is going to do it better than you. So get out there. Ask the question.
Nobody's going to advocate for you better than you.
Absolutely.
Nobody.
Absolutely.
You don't like that? You don't like that? You say, I don't like that. I do not care for that.
Mm-hmm.
You want something? Hey, you know, I know this is a little, but I like you. I like you more than a friend. I don't know how you're feeling about me, but I do. And I'm telling you, 9 times, you know, and then you tell him, I don't want to hit it and quit it. If you want more than something, hit it and quit it. You got to tell him that. You got to set your boundaries. You got this, girl. You got this. You got it. You got it.
Now act on it. Act on it.
And act on it. You got this.
Yes.
Breathe. Just breathe. Breathe. You got it. I'm telling you. I've done some crazy crap. I'm about to do some crazy crap this weekend. Tomorrow's my birthday, and I got some crazy things planned.
Happy early birthday.
Yay. YOLO. I'll be 54. I'm thinking about driving 17 hours.
To Dallas?
Yes.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
You got this.
Yeah.
Queen, adjust your crown. You are beautiful. And if he don't want you, the next one will be better.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Next in line is Keisha, then Shaniqua. Keisha, Shaniqua, and then Ramadana. In that order, are you here? Any of you here?
Welcome, Papadas.
Yes.
Thank you. Yours is Friday. Whoop, whoop, girl. Whoop, whoop. Sagittarius.
Shaniqua is here, so let's go on with Shaniqua. And Shaniqua's question is general reading.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, baby.
So you're a baby. You're a baby at only 54. Lord have mercy. Who's your daddy?
Yeah, his name is Bob.
Bob? That's my dad.
His name is Robert Lynn Coolbaugh, and he's from Hillsboro, Texas.
Mine was Robert Dale Rumer from I think it's Elkins, West Virginia, if I'm not mistaken.
Elkins, West Virginia.
West Virginia. I have a lot of family still in West Virginia. So Shaniqua wants to generate.
So the Coolbaugh family, I have a book that goes all the way back to the 1800s from the Rhine Valley in Germany.
Oh wow, nice. I've been there many times.
And then I have not, bragging. And then there's a lot of people that settled in Pennsylvania, and there's a lot of Coolbaughs in Texas. And
They're
then
they're in the central part of the state, right? I'm trying to think of the name of the place. A lot of Germans settled in and the Czechs as well, Czechoslovakians. There's a part. It's between Dallas and Waco, I think. There is where they settled. Is that where they're from? Where your family's from?
I don't know where Hillsboro is exactly, but I know
Hillsboro.
that I'm like the first Californian. I'm the first to be born in California on that side of my family. And then on
Uh-huh.
my mother's side of my family, I'm the second because my mom was born in Martinez, but my grandparents are all Oklahoma and Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll be like throwing down some beans and cornbread and some grits. I've been craving grits lately. Don't ask me. Yeah. I
I know
told
because
somebody the other
grits
day,
aren't really a Texas thing. That's more of a Louisiana thing. So I don't know.
right, and I don't even know. I'm like, I don't even know why I want grits, but I had some really good barbecue today. Actually, it wasn't that great. It was, but I had some really good um, brisket at somebody's house a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I wonder who that could be.
I have no idea.
Did they do it Texas low and slow?
Low and slow, it sure was. I was like, man, I need this in my life.
Yeah, 250. I
Okay,
do it at 250 for 10 to 12 hours.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is so good. Yeah, I used to eat rice with butter and sugar and milk for breakfast when I was a
Hmm.
kid. Like,
Nice.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I have the seven of clubs, which is telling me that you have some doubts and worries, and it's hindering your success and you're feeling powerless. And then I'm having the five of diamonds, which says that you need to bring some joy and love and laughter and good friends and gatherings so you have to release these worries. So these people are going to like they lift you up. So whatever you're worrying about is really not something that's like needs to be very worrisome, and that you need to have this celebration, this love, this joy in your life, and it's from your friends and family that are around you. And then I got this bugger, and he's not a good person. So whoever this gentleman is,
Ooh.
he is a rebel. He is bad news. He is a backstabber, and he is an untrustworthy lover. So if you are worried about him, kick his ass to the curb and go party with your friends. It
Especially for
could
your
be,
birthday.
huh?
Especially for a birthday, because isn't
Yeah.
Shanika having a birthday
Oh
soon
yeah,
too?
it's a breakup. She had a breakup.
Yes.
So don't worry about it, hun. He's not supposed to be in your life, hun. See, now you got me saying hun. He's not supposed to be in your life. Celebrate. Celebrate. Okay, so my family is also Irish and we do wakes. So we celebrate the end of their life. So when you have a breakup and it's sad and it's the end of something, but celebrate the end of it. Celebrate what you got good out of it, and then celebrate that you're going to have a good beginning of something new. Make your breakups a happy occasion instead of a sad occasion. Like celebrate it.
And you had two fives, is that right?
Yeah, I had a five of diamonds,
Uh-huh. Okay.
which would be pentacles.
Yeah. Yep.
Did you get a five of pentacles?
No. But when I saw that five, I was thinking again. Part of Shanique, what Shanique was dealing with, I think, in her mind is to what part do I what part did I play in owning? What part do I own in this
This
situation?
breakup?
The breakup. Is it me? Is it whatever? And the other card just saying, let it go.
Let
Don't,
go.
that's a useless analogy, a useless waste of your mind and your brain to rent that space. Don't go there, because you, no matter what, again, that's not going to change the situation. So I was getting that fact is like there's certain things you can do and certain exercises are wise, but at this point and this juncture, that exercise is not wise. So don't be going back to what part did I play in this? Who cares? It's that that situation is done. You can rehash this later, but this is not the time, in my opinion, to do that. And I think that's why the Jack is there too, again, because that Jack is reminding you, you weren't in this alone. There was two people in it. So,
Two people.
Exactly. And these, the man is not the father of your children, right? Because you have, I'm getting children. You have like 3 kids. So the man we're talking about is not a divorce situation as the father of the kids. The kids have a different father than this man. Is that correct, Shakib? Well, I guess the first question is, do you have 3 kids? Because I'm getting 3 kids. But and they're older kids. They're not young. They're not young. As what is Angie call them, little littles? They're not little littles. These are older kids. So is that right, Shaniqua? You have again children, but not babies. You have not young kids. And they, again, this is not the father of them. Is that right? Shaniqua? It is Facebook, and Facebook lags a little more, unfortunately. I forgot about that. So, yes, I have 3, and he is the father. Okay. For some reason, I was feeling like he wasn't the father. So,
You are the father.
Exactly. Luke. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I was getting the energy that he was not the father of the kids. Why did I get that energy then? Let me go further in there. Okay. What was the energy there?
You are the father.
Is he is he involved with the kids a lot, or is he kind of like even when he was living with you, was he an absentee kind of situation? Because again, I'm getting this energy that I'm getting the energy that like he wasn't there for them. He wasn't there for them. Interesting. Let me look. Let me do the cards. Let me see what it tells me.
Ooh, you are the father.
And it's interesting because this has been coming for a while. You've been dealing with this for a while. This isn't recent. It's not a surprise. No, he is very involved. Okay, interesting. Because I'm getting some really weird energy here. Yeah. That's good to hear that he's very involved. But how in the hell is this energy so backwards for me? Yeah, I'm not picking. Then this energy is not meant for you. This is not the energy for you. I don't know whose energy this came in, but because these cards are saying a different kind of energy than I'm getting here. So unfortunately, tonight, Shaniqua, you and I are not in sync. We're not connected tonight because these energies are telling me a very different story. It's telling me a story about an unfaithful father who was not involved with his kids and who had been doing this for a long time, had been a while. There have been some infidelity issues. You knew about it and you couldn't make that change. You kind of dealt with it when you could, but you're like, I don't want to deal with this right now. It wasn't the time. And the more you did it, the more he did it. So again, this energy does not sound like your energy from what you're explaining. This must not be, again, this is not your energy because what you're saying is very different than what I'm getting here. So I don't have anything for you tonight. I'm going to have to, for you, unfortunately, it's not there for me tonight. So sorry. What else you got, Sherry? Anything good? Any more?
Like this is it's a hard breakup, but it's something that needed to be. And just remember, like I had when I broke up with my kids' dad, they were little. They were like 1 and 2. And you have to remember, it's not about you and the other parent, it's about them. So co-parenting is super important. Oh, look, it's drama.
Hey, Angie.
So co-parenting is really
well.
So you got to put your differences aside and try. I know it sucks, but it's what's best for them. And if he's an involved father, just let him be an involved father. He gets another female, and you know, she wants to love your kids. all the better. Then
Yeah.
it's just another person to bring love into those kids' life. We as women are taught we should be catty and fight with the other mamas, and we really shouldn't.
Exactly.
My heart is like hugging you because I know that it's not easy.
Yeah. No, and then Shaniqua, is he still in the same city you're in? Because you're in you're North Coast, or you're like me in the area that I'm thinking about. Because I'm picking up Pennsylvania, and because I'm picking up Pennsylvania. So again, um, anyway, sorry, I was not connected tonight to you. I apologize, but that happens, and when Spirit speaks, I listen to it. So apparently the energy was not meant for you, and so not tonight for you. Unfortunately, blank. Maybe another time. That'd be good. Say what?
You connected with these.
Oh yes, yours.
Yeah.
Yes, yours. Yep. But my own and my other psychic stuff just did not work. So it's okay. Next in line is
Hi, Pamela. I'm good. I'm good.
Ramadan Lopez. And then Ramadan Lopez and Keisha Williams. Ramadan Lopez and Keisha Williams. Those are the last two. Are either of you here? Angie, how did the thing go? Did it go well? Hopefully it went well for you, for Brandon. I'm sure you're proud mama. Proud mama. Hey, Angels Will Fly. Nice to see you pop in. I don't think the other two people were here. I think they left already. Again, it's Keisha Williams and Ramadana Lopez. If you are here, going once, going twice, let us know.
Going once, going twice, letting go.
I guess they're not.
Let it go, let it
Exactly.
go. Let it go.
She said fast and fun. Fast and fun.
Yep.
I posted
Posted
and
videos and pictures.
We'll have to watch them. We have to watch them, absolutely.
Definitely. Because,
Well, with that said, Sherry, I think we are done. I think that we have
What?
come to an end.
Wait, that's only 2 hours. I was waiting for like a 3.5 hour thing, man.
Yeah. So anyway, with that said, everybody, thanks for popping in. Don't forget, before you leave here, hit that subscribe and follow button. And if you subscribe to my side, please go over to Sherry. Sherry, what's your channel on YouTube?
Sherry Beery.
So Sherry, SHERI BEERY.
Yes.
Exactly. So make sure that when you spell it, folks, spell it. Let me see if I can pop it up here, get this thing off of here, so we can get this off.
I think that's what it is. Let me double check.
Okay. So pop over to Sherry Beery's page and connect, and go ahead and subscribe if you could.
Sherry at Sherry Beery 7202.
There you go, 7202. Pop over there, subscribe on her side, and start running her numbers up there too. So and while you're there, there's like a little icon bell close to the subscribe. When you click that bell, it'll let you know when Sherry goes live. Sherry goes live on Sundays with Angie quite often, and hopefully I'll see her here more often. The open invitation is there, and then other times of the week pop up. So watch her there. Also, Sherry's on TikTok. So check out Sherry on TikTok. And under TikTok, what is it?
It's Sherry Beery 68. And I usually do like a message in the morning. I do stuff about magic because I am a gray witch. So I'll talk about magic, how to bring prosperity and abundance into your home. I don't do I won't tell you about baneful magic because that's my own thing. But I am a gray witch. There is light and dark. But if you do have questions about baneful magic and protection magic, I will talk to you privately about that. I just don't do it openly because baneful magic is pretty powerful stuff. And if it's done wrong, it can hurt people. And I don't think that's I don't want people to get hurt. So, like I had a situation, a family came to me and they needed some protection. And I was like, okay, well, this is some pretty deep, baneful stuff. So, but they needed the help. So we got to work. And a lot of things are coming to fruition for them. And it was a really good, Don was in on that conversation. So I have no problems with that. But I will also help with bringing in the abundance, like the cinnamon broom above my door, or, you know, washing your door with peppermint. And I love doing that stuff. I love sharing my knowledge. So yeah.
And take advantage, everybody, of the full moon tonight. Remember,
Yes.
set your crystals out, do your moon water, like Sherry mentioned earlier. If you missed it, go back, and it's about maybe a half hour ago we discussed this. So go back about the 1:15, 1:30 mark, and you'll probably get that information. Also, you can go to my channel on YouTube, and also I think on Facebook as well, and you can find the full moon ritual that I do as well. Check it out. Make sure you do that tonight. Use the energy. This is the last one for the year, so use that energy to your advantage. And before we go, again, this is our holiday wishes to everybody. No matter what holiday you celebrate, this is happy holidays, whichever holiday you celebrate. And with that said, I guess we're done. Thanks again, Sherry, for popping in. It was fun. I enjoyed it very much.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you just having me. I know I can never replace Angie, because she's the drama.
She is one of a kind, and we adore her. Of course, we adore her.
Absolutely adore her. And I missed her. I missed you, Angie, this evening. I missed you.
Yes. Oh, and Angie, while you're still watching, I hope you're still watching and you didn't run off to the kitchen or something to get a drink, because we did this one for you. Ready? Angie, this one's for you.
The drama? Could it be me?
So that one's for you, Angie.
Lord help a child.
That one's for our dear sweet Angie. The other day we were having at the end of the thing we were talking about that, and she's like, "I need to do one," and I said, "Yep, I'm just going to cut this down and put it out there." So.
Well, you got to get her. You got to get her. Lord help a child.
Yep. Angie said, "I love it." So, and I sent her a copy of it too, so she can actually upload it to her own thing for Sunday. So
for
she can
Sundays.
do it on Sunday.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Exactly.
All right. Well, happy
With that said, everybody. Have a great one, everybody, and I will be back tomorrow morning with Shauna. I think she'll be back with me. I don't know if she's back or not for sure, but I know her internet issues are gone. Thank God they're fixed. And so we should be back tomorrow morning. And other than that, Sherry, are you going to be back for the Angie on Sunday?
I think so, unless I drive to Dallas.
Oh, that's right. Da, 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 da. But so Sunday night, Angie and potentially Sherry and potentially Alicia Black, and potentially one or two others, depending if they come through or not. So watch out for them. And Angie, it's about 3. Is that time? 3 o'clock Mountain Time?
3 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, yes.
3 o'clock Mountain Time. And then tomorrow morning, we start at about 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And then 8 a.m., not p.m., a.m. And then Monday, Shauna is back with tea time, and she starts at 10 o'clock, I think it is, Mountain Standard Time, but I'm not sure. Don't hold me to that, okay? Whew. With that said, y'all have a great one. Thanks again, Sherry, and we will see you all. Take care.
Thanks. Bye, guys.